Once a pillar of shopping malls and main streets, one of America's most cherished department shops was on the verge of irrelevance. For more than a century, JCPenney was a retail behemoth known for dependability and value. But the business stumbled somewhere along the road. From controlling the retail scene to advocating survival, how did this legendary retailer change? Today we will discuss the choices, mistakes and industry changes that resulted in JCPenney's fall-off. Examining JCPenney's beginnings helps us to grasp its demise. James Cash Penney launched the firm in 1902 as a dry goods retailer in Kemmerer, Wyoming. Penney's idea was straightforward. Serve consumers with dignity and respect while providing reasonably priced, high-quality goods. Customers connected with this strategy, and by the middle of the 20th century, JCPenney had grown all around and became a mainstay of American retail. JCPenney was doing great by the 1970s and 1980s. For clothes, house products, and everything in between, the stores were destinations. Particularly popular in suburban malls, which were flourishing around this time, the retailer was. But gaps in JCPenney's business strategy started to show as the retail scene changed in the late 20th century. Discount stores like Target and Walmart presented the first big obstacle. Often in more handy locations, these stores provided competitive rates on like products. Specialty stores like Gap and Bed Bath & Beyond began to carve out niches and pilfer consumers from department stores during this time. Unable to compete on price with discounters or on expertise with niche brands, JCPenney was caught in the middle. Over the 1990s and early 2000s, JCPenney kept a devoted following despite these obstacles. But the growth in e-commerce changed everything. Retailers like Amazon presented unmatched convenience, yet JCPenney found it difficult to change. JCPenney trailed behind, sticking to its conventional brick-and-mortar approach, while rivals lavished significantly on their internet presence. Then a succession of leadership changes that simply made the company's problems worse. Former Apple executive Ron Johnson was hired in 2011 to revive the brand. Johnson's goal was audacious. He changed storefronts to provide a more luxury shopping experience and abolished bargains and discounts in favor of regular low prices. But these developments turned off JCPenney's main clientele, who were used to bargain hunting. Sales fell, and Johnson was replaced less than 2 years later. By the late 2010s, JCPenney was in survival mode. The business tried to reinterpret itself as a modern retailer, shuttered hundreds of locations and slashed staff. Still, these initiatives were unable to undo years of bad management and shifting customer behavior. The COVID-19 epidemic delivered the last hit in 2020. JCPenney declared bankruptcy while stores closed and sales dropped. What then brought JCPenney down? Fundamentally, the company was not flexible. It undervalued the influence of bargain stores, e-commerce, and changing consumer tastes, even if it had a solid basis and a devoted clientele. Mistakes in leadership compounded these difficulties and left the business without a defined plan or identity. The experience of JCPenney serves as a sobering reminder for every company. Regardless of its level of success, you have to change to fit the needs of the market. The brand remains a shell of its former self, even now under fresh ownership. The issue now is whether JCPenney can transform itself to appeal to contemporary consumers. Having said that, appreciatively for viewing until next time.